Hello, today I will be talking about movie review number 858. This is Five Nights at Freddy's. Five Nights at Freddy's is a 2023 film that is also based on the video game franchise of the same name, and this movie is directed by Emma Tammy, Tammi. This is from Universal Pictures and Blumhouse Productions that I saw on November 11th, 2023 at AMC Newport on the Levee 20 in Newport, Kentucky. So, this is about Mike Smith, who is a troubled security guard who gets offered a job to be working as a security guard at Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, which used to be a popular attraction back in the 1980s, but they eventually closed after several kids went missing. During his first night on the job, Mike realizes that the night shift won't be so easy to get through. Pretty soon he will unveil what actually happened at Freddy's. So, if you guys are a fan of the video game franchise of the same name, you probably have an idea on how this movie might go. Because Freddy Fazbear's Pizza features animatronic costumes, like Freddy himself, and Bonnie, and Chico. And so Mike realizes that the animatronic costumes that reside with the place aren't just robots, they are alive. That's right, alive. What used to be just a diner, a pizzeria, a place for kids to hang out, suddenly becomes a nightmarish place as begins to uncover the truth on what happened on what happened to Freddy's back in the day and what he must do to protect his family. Mike has a sister who lives with Mike after his mom dying and his father leaving. And so Mike begins to have dreams of a day that he had during his childhood that changes his life forever. And soon he has a falling out with on his job, one of his earlier jobs, that makes him get fired. Well, he goes to an agency where the guy that he speaks to offers him a job to become a security guard at Freddy's Fazbear's Pizza. He takes it, not at first though, and he thinks that it's just going to be another ordinary job. Wrong. What he doesn't know at first is that the animatronic creatures are alive. They are not just robots. And so there are a few of them, like Freddy Fazbear, Bonnie, Chica, Fozzie, and Mr. Cupcake. And what Mike doesn't know is that they are alive and they can kill. And he begins to wonder what happened to Freddy's after a police officer shows up and tells him about stories and how kids went missing back in the day that actually leads to something that happened to my early childhood, where he begins to have dreams of, but I won't say due to spoilers. But let's just say there was a link to it all. But Mike knows that he must figure out a way to survive against the animatronic creatures before they strike first. I thought it was a pretty good movie. So Josh Hutcherson plays Mike Smith in the film, and we also see actors and actresses like Elizabeth Whale as Vanessa Monroe, who is the police officer in the movie, Matthew Lillard plays the guy that offers Matt Mike the job. His name is William Allen. We see Piper Rubio as Abby Smith, who is Mike's sister, and many other actors and actresses in it. Like I said, I've never played the video game before, but I know a lot of people that have had because I hear it's very popular. And this movie is definitely a success, in my opinion. It definitely got a good amount of audience reviews, and it's doing pretty well for the box office. And I heard that they might make some sequels because there was a Five Nights at Freddy's 2 and 3 video games. And I hear that one of the actors in the first film had signed a deal with the studio for 3 films. So there could be a Five Nights at Freddy's 2 and 3, especially since they were video games 2 and 3. But we will have to see. But I thought it was pretty good. And I believe it's on Peacock right now, if you guys want to check it out. So that's my movie review of Five Nights at Freddy's. Please enjoy my next movie review. Alright, goodbye.